Hello everyone, welcome to Student Chem. Today I want to deal with the topic of oxoacids. This is a very important topic in your entrance examinations. We can expect a question from oxoacids. So before starting the main topic of oxoacids, let us see some important points which will be very useful in deriving the structure of oxoacids. Then the maximum oxidation state of any oxyacid will be equal to its number of valency electrons. Then the minimum oxidation state of an oxyacid will be equal to 8 minus number of valency electrons. So when we see some compounds, for example, when the silicon is the central atom, phosphorus, then sulfur and chlorine, the max oxidation state and the minimum oxidation state. Now, the silicon belongs to carbon family, so the number of valence electrons will be equal to 4. The phosphorus will be 5, sulfur 6 and chlorine will be 7. When we come to minimum oxidation state, it is 8 minus number of valence electrons. So the minimum oxidation state in silicon will be also equal to 4. This will be equal to 3, this will be equal to 2 and this will be equal to 1. Then the next important topic to be considered is the types of linkage. When there are more than two central atoms, what is the type of linkage present in that particular oxyacids? So, this is generally of three types. First one is direct linkage. The second one is oxy linkage. And the third one is peroxy linkage. In direct linkage, the two central atoms are connected directly. Here, X may be equal to silicon, phosphorus, sulfur or chlorine or any other central atom. In oxy linkage, the two central atoms are connected to one oxygen atom. In peroxy linkage, the two central atoms are connected through two of the oxygen atoms. Now let us see the framework. For silicon, framework will be 4 sigma bonds. For phosphorus, 1 double bond and 3 single bonds. For sulfur, this will be the framework. And for chlorine, this will be the framework. 3 double bonds followed by 1 single bond. Now coming to the oxoacids of phosphorus, see. This is ic acid. As phosphorus is a central metal atom, we call this as phosphoric acid. And here the oxygen state is +5. And when we add an oxygen atom to this ic acid, we'll get peric acid. It's nothing but perphosphoric acid. With the formula H3PO5. And when you remove a water molecule from ic acid, you will get metaic acid. And when you remove a water molecule from ic acid, we will get a formula of HPO3. When you remove a molecule of oxygen, you will get us acid, means phosphorus acid. With the formula H3PO3. When you remove 2 molecules of oxygen, you will get hypous acid, means hypophosphorus acid. With the formula HPO2. And to this ic acid, when you add another molecule of ic acid and remove a molecule of water, you will get, this is pyrophosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. Now let us see structures of this oxyacid. As we are dealing with phosphorus, the framework of phosphorus will be this, as I told you earlier. Now the first acid is H3PO4, 3 hydrogen and 4 oxygen. 1 oxygen will be double bonded to the phosphorus atom and 3 will be satisfied in the form of OH. And next, H3PO3. The same framework will be present. 1 oxygen through double bond, 1 through single bond and 2 OH groups. And the next will be H3PO2. Phosphorus, oxygen, OH, H and H. Now HPO3. This will be in the form of a polymer. It will be connected to another molecule of HPO3 and another molecule of HPO3 over here and OH group connected over here. These are the structure of some of the important oxo acids. As I have discussed earlier, when two molecules of ic acid are added by removing one molecule of water, we will get pyrophosphoric acid, right? Acid H4P2O7. And now to this pyrophosphoric acid, when you remove two oxygens, you are going to get pyrophosphorus acid H4P2O5. And when you remove one O molecule, you are going to get hypophosphorus acid and when you add one O molecule, you will get peroxy diphosphoric acid H4P2O8. As we see here, in this type of oxo acids, there are two central atoms. So then what type of linkage is present in them? As I told you earlier, there are three types of linkage: direct, oxy, peroxy linkage. So what type of linkage is present in above given oxo acids? So the first step is check the maximum oxidation state. Then the second one is calculate the oxidation state. Of given oxo acid. Then the third step is, if the calculated oxidation state will be equal to the maximum oxidation state, then we will have an oxy linkage. If calculated is greater than maximum oxidation state, we will get peroxy linkage. If calculated is less than the maximum oxidation state, then we will get direct linkage. So now let us take an example of pyrophosphoric acid H4P2O7. Pyrophosphoric acid. Let us check the type of linkage in this given acid. Now the first step is check the maximum oxidation state. The central atom is phosphorus. So the maximum oxidation state will be +5, right? And the calculated will be, let's do it, 4 hydrogen means 4 plus 2x. Minus of each oxygen contributes -2. So 7 oxygens is -14. Total equal to 0. Now 2x is equals to 10 and x is equals to 5. Here the calculated oxidation state is equal to the maximum oxidation state. Then according to this we will have oxy linkage. Means The two phosphorus are connected by an oxygen atom. O, P. The framework is this one. Two phosphorus for hydrogen and 7 oxygen atoms. This will be the oxy linkage. Then peroxydiphosphoric acid will be H4P2O8. Now here the max oxygen state will be what? As it is phosphorus, it will be +5. And the calculated one, let us look at that. 4 plus 2x minus 16 equaling to 0. Then 2x will be equal to 12, x will be equal to 6. So here the calculated one is greater than maximum. So here we'll have peroxy linkage. These two phosphorus are connected by two oxygens, means peroxy linkage, and framework will be OH and OH. This will be the peroxy linkage. And let us look for hypophosphoric acid. The formula for hypophosphoric acid is H4P2O6. Now here the calculated is always +5 for phosphorus. Sorry, maximum is always +5 for phosphorus, and the calculated will be 4 plus 2x minus 12 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to what? 8. X is equal to 4. Here calculated is less than maximum. Then we'll have direct linkage. The two phosphorus atoms are linked directly over here. So we have some example of each: direct linkage, oxy linkage and peroxy linkage. This will be easier manner to check which linkage is there in a particular oxo acid. Yeah, let's begin oxo acids of nitrogen. These are very few. So let us begin. This is the ic acid, means nitric acid. +5 oxidation state. Now when you add O molecule to this, you will get pernitric acid. This is pernitric acid. When you remove molecule of oxygen, you will get nitrous acid. When you remove two oxygens, you will get hyponitrous acid. Hyponitrous acid. Here, see, for example, if you remove water molecule from phosphoric acid, we used to get metallic acid. But if you remove molecule of water, there is no molecule of water to remove over here. There is only a molecule of H2O. So there is no metallic acid. No metallic acid. And if you want to add H1O3 and remove a molecule of water, you will get pyroic acid in the case of phosphorus. But here you will never get it, because you will get N2O5, which is nitrogen pentoxide. So there is no metallic acid and pyroic acid in case of nitrogen. And that's all for today. Thank you so much.